What up, what up? I haven't done a video in a while. There's just been a lot going on in my life. Um, so let's do some oil field where I'm at right now. Alright, so we all got laid off. Um, you can look at it as bad or whatever, but I was with the company for 2 months and I made a good hand. Like everyone's talking about me, everyone's like, you're gonna roughneck, bro. Fucking everyone's like, you have heart, you're a good hand. So all I did was bust my ass. And that goes to show that you can't just show up to the oil field and act like a badass. Because there's a lot of the new hands that went there and thought they were owed some. They're like, oh, this works bullshit or whatever. I mean, guys, getting paid 20 an hour to paint a rig or and do weeds. Like, come on now. I did roustabout for a year and I was basically doing on the same lines. You know what I mean? I was painting separators, pump jacks, tanks, cleaning out rig pits. And the cool thing about that being a roustabout, it prepared me for this line of work to be a roughneck. Um, the everything's down right now. All the rigs are stacked out for the most part. I mean, one of our rigs did go out. I'm not gonna say the rig or the location or anything like that, or the company I'm working for, because I still don't know if I can put that on here. And I probably could, but it's just out of respect. You know what I mean? But we are supposed to be getting contracts within the next month or two, or maybe even a month after that. I saved up almost all my money. Yeah, I bought some things here and there, you know what I mean, but I saved up the majority of my money. Um, I'm living at my mom's right now, and my girl's living at her mom's as the time being. I'm probably gonna get a hotel for a month and just survive like that. But I lost the apartment once COVID first started because I got laid off in March and got back on. I'm having a problem getting into an apartment or getting into a trailer because of due to the fact that I've had a bounce on rent. So that's my own issue. Um, but here's some goals. I'll tell you a little bit about my goals. So once these rigs do pick up, I'll be making the most money I've made in my life. And I'm not bragging or anything, but this is a good career. You know what I mean? A lot of people can't handle this. You know what I mean? It makes a man out of you. And there's going to be hard times and there's going to be really good times. You know what I mean? And you will get laid off. But if you play it smart, if you play your money smart in budgeting and you just save your money, you ain't got to go out there and buy a lifted truck. You ain't got to go buy a new truck right off the lot. That's where most of these people make their mistakes. A lot of my brothers, a lot of the oil field workers. If you would just save your money for these times like now, because look, they put us out to work and everyone already spent their money. Um, some of them, but you know what I mean. I don't know what everyone does with their money, whatever. But what I did was save most of it so I could get a like or not an apartment, or if that does come along, that'd be cool. But if not, a hotel. And there are some nice hotels. You know what I mean? I mean, if it has to be 1,000 a month, I mean that's what it's gonna be till I get back on work. I'm gonna try to get on fucking unemployment because they said we all qualify because of this COVID thing. But I had a problem with unemployment here a while back with the other company I was working with. But I left in good terms. But the thing is, it's like I was saying with the hand being a good hand, it's like always go out there having to prove yourself. Never walk into that situation say, "Oh, I'm the biggest, baddest alpha motherfucker, dog. I'm fucking out." We're like, no, dude. Everyone that comes in, it doesn't matter if you were a roughneck before. It doesn't matter if you worked at Derek's or a motorman or anything like that before or a pusher. Any company you go into, you're still gonna have to prove to them that you're willing to work. And that's all I did. Anytime someone said something, got it. And they were teaching me shit where the pump house is. I started to learn, you know what I mean? I seen what they were doing. They're trying to get me to catch on. You know what I mean? Where the doghouse is, where the changing room, the changing house, you know, where the tool house is, everything like that. I started to learn and I started to learn what they look like, and that's what they wanted. You know, I know how to make connections on the shit from being a roustabout, so it's a pretty cool life. You know what I mean? I dig it. There wasn't one day I went to work. Maybe towards the end, I was just like, from painting so much. But you know what? I paint the rest of my life. I paint rigs the rest of my life. I would pull weeds the rest of my life for that kind of money. And this is what shows with some people. They're like, oh, fuck this. That's easy money. There are people not showing up. New hires, that wouldn't show up. And at the end, there was only 18 of us, or like 20 or something of us at the end, and we started with 70. And everyone's gone pretty much, you know what I mean? People weren't showing up. We're still getting paid for it because we were under something, furlough thing or something like that. And like people are like, oh, I don't have to show up. I'm still gonna get paid. That ain't the attitude you want. You're the company man. You're a fucking drill manager. He's gonna see that, and he's gonna see who wants to be there, and that's why I'm on the list. I'm pretty sure. And I just like to work. You know what I mean? I have a hard work ethic. I had people coming up to me, never even met me. You know, I didn't even know they were watching me, but they're like, "You're a go-getter, bro," and that's what we want on our rigs. And it's like, yeah, bro, that's I love working. And I love manly jobs. I love shit that makes it's like a mission. You know what I mean? We're going in there and let's get this shit, dog. It's called getting it, and that's what I like. I like getting it, and they seen it and they seen it off the bat. And like I was talking to the safety man, not very many people like safety man. I don't either. They get a fucking annoying with the whole mask. Where's safety glasses? Where's your PPE and shit? But even him, the guy was just like, "Yo, bro, fucking, you ever roughneck before?" I was like, "No." He's like, "No, hell no. You're here. I'm gonna put you on that list. I'm gonna make sure." He's like, "You're already a roughneck, pretty much." He's like, "You just have that whole persona to you, that whole everything about you." And it's like, yeah, because I do affirmations and shit too. Like, I don't know if I told you guys, I do affirmations. I do positive shit that's gonna motivate me. I work out, and all the you new subscribers, I don't hop freight trains anymore. I'm doing my best not to fuck with drugs. I drink sometimes, but everything that's motivating, that's what I try to do. Like before I go to bed, I listen to Roughneck songs, old country, outlaw, oil filled shit. Like I program that in my brain. You know what I mean? And I believe in myself, and it's like I'm already there. You know what I mean? I know how to deal with these guys. You know what I mean? If you've never been on the oil field, that's one thing. You leave your feelings at that motherfucking gate. Once you get there, if you're like a Philly kind of guy, you're gonna get around. I watched hell of these new hires leave because they got fucked with. I got fucked with. You know, that's just a part of fucking being a man. You know what I mean? That's a part of fucking initiation into a tribe. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm about. You know, the warrior's ethos. Like I like reading books like that. Fucking the art of war, stuff like that. You know what I mean? It's like a lot of stuff that Wes Watson promotes. You know what I mean? And like these other guys. Um Shout out to what's it? Shit, I forgot. I was gonna do a shout out. Fuck, I can't remember. But when I do, I'll let you guys know. You guys probably already watch this channel. It's about masculinity and stuff like that. But you know what I mean? That's what it's about to me. Some people are, oh, that's some dumb shit. It's not. You know what I mean? It's all about making yourself better as a human. You know what I mean? If you're not progressing in life and you're just staying stagnant, you're not gonna get successful. You know what I mean? If you don't want to go out there and make that money, and I don't get me wrong, some people don't want to do this shit. They want to sit at home and own a business. That's cool. You know what I mean? You're gonna make more money doing it, but that's not the kind of man I am, and that's not how I was raised either. You know what I mean? I lived that life of being a hustler. You know what I mean? Slinging, banging shit. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm lucky I haven't gone to prison or did. You know what I mean? I mean I've been in county jail most of my adulthood life, in and out. Um, that's not the life I want. No one wants that life. I don't find that life cool. You know what I mean? Other people are like, oh, prison dog. Oh, where'd you get your tattoos, dog? You ever been to the pen? And it's like, dog. First off, you know what I mean? You can earn most of the tats I have out here on the street. None of these are I'm not affiliated. You know what I mean? I got the tattoos, you know what I mean? And I won't go too deep into that because I just feel like in my mind that's giving people watching is certain people that might be watching intel. You know what I mean? And to me, to you guys, it's none of your business how I got this shit. To some of you, to you haters and shit, like you haven't lived my life. If you can't look into my eyes and see that I lived the life, you know what I mean? Then you're dumb, homie. You're just a hater. But anyways, on the other note, you know what I mean? This work, guys. Like a lot of you guys are missing that. Like why a lot of you are joining gangs and shit. I understand it. You know what I mean? One, you want somewhere to belong. One, you just want to feel like you're in a tribe. And I'm all for tribes. I'm all for gangs to a certain extent if it's in a positive shit. You know what I mean? Like biker clubs. You know what I mean? There's certain Peckerwood organizations now. And there's other organizations that are turning a new leaf. You know what I mean? Trying to fucking promote their people. And I'm all for that. You know what I mean? And that's why I like the oil field. You know what I mean? I went there. I have tattoos that are fucking, you know what I mean? And you know, the natives looked at me weird at first, and Mexicans, but then they all started seeing it. You know what I mean? I'm about pride. You know what I mean? And they were like throwing up white power at me and fucking throwing shit like this up. And it was just cool. They knew what was up. They've dealt with, and this is an oil field. You know what I mean? There's all kinds of fools like me out there. Um, but it's a brotherhood. You know what I mean? It don't matter about race when you're fucking in the oil field, because you know what? You gotta have your brother's back. You know what I mean? No matter what, till the toe tag. You know, you see something about to happen to someone, you jump in there, dog, and help that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Even if it fucking costs you your own life to a certain extent. There's certain things like H2S and stuff like that you don't want to mess with, and it's better off just to call for help. If you see someone pass out because of H2S, like that's the number one killer, you know what I mean, is H2S. So you got to be careful for that. And that's another thing with the oil field. I don't know everything, you know what I mean? Like, I'm still considered a fucking greenhorn to a certain extent, you know what I mean? But if you once you stop learning out here and you stop learning that, and you just go stagnant, you're gonna get yourself killed, or you're just never gonna progress in the oil field. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to drop a video about hitchhiking soon. I only did one video before, and if you're new subscribers, thank you guys for fucking tuning in with me. It's came a long way. I'm almost at 500 subscribers, which is fucking down. And like I said, I ain't trying to get 1 million subscribers. I'm just trying to keep. I want the people to stay with me that are gonna rock with me. You know what I mean? That are gonna sit here and they're gonna fucking learn, and I'm gonna learn from them. You know what I mean? And I'm taking this channel in a bunch of different directions. You guys like the hitchhiking, the hopping freight trains, the train gangs, um, the train cruise clicks, cards, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? Um, and then I have the oil field. You know what I mean? And I don't have too many subscribers from the oil field. It's just I'm telling you what I'm doing now. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck if anyone likes it or not. I'm telling you where I'm at in my life from where I was at. You know what I mean? And there's still a lot, guys. I mean, fucking shit. I should write a book, but it's just hard for me to tune it in. I have ADHD. I'm on some meds now, so I'm trying to fucking get my head straight. You know what I mean? Um, and shit like that. You know what I mean? If any of you guys are having mental problems and shit, dog, get that shit straight, dog. Don't let yourself suffer. Go see a therapist. Get some fucking help, guys. Um, Stay positive. Keep believing in yourself. Tell yourself you have to look in that mirror and every morning and say, "Hey, motherfucker, you're the baddest motherfucker that walked the fucking earth." Do it. You know what I mean? Believe it. You know what I mean? Even if it is cocky or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? You are the baddest motherfucker. You guys are the baddest motherfuckers. Just remember that shit, man. Like, don't ever doubt yourself. I do it. My brain's my own worst enemy, but you know what I mean? I still have to train it. Once you train that motherfucker, because I have in the past, everything opens up to you. Everything in the world will open up to you if you believe and you stay positive. And if you have people in your life that are, oh, that positive affirmation is bullshit, kick them out. Boom, bitch. Later. You know what I mean? You got to keep positivity in your life. And yeah, I can be negative, but you know, this layoff and everything like that and everything that's happened, I don't look at the negative of it like everyone else is. I'm looking at the positive, like you made a hand. So once those rigs do go up, you have that opportunity to better yourself, better your family, get ahead in life just by working. That's all it is, working. Is fucking getting it. And I like getting it. A lot of people don't like getting it. You know what I mean? That's why they quit. That's why they fucking fade out. Like, if once I go on that rig, I'm almost 100% I'll never do anything else in my lifetime dead. Pretty much. Till I can't walk or fucking do anything, that's just where it's at. Everyone stay up, bolts up, fucking all you woods rocking with me, all you Pisces, all you fucking every race out there, everyone that is rocking and fucking keeping tuned, you know what I mean? Fucking I appreciate you, I respect you, I respect your culture, respect mine. Some of you don't understand, you see the tattoos, oh you fucking Nazi motherfucker, whatever, dog, they are what they are, they're haters. Those that you do know, you know, and those that don't, then fucking kick rocks. Or if you want to know, you ain't gotta hate. Fucking love you guys. Fucking later, guys. Nothing but the utmost love and respect.